To say that a trail has a little bit of everything has been used so frequently that I think people have become numb to that idea, but Thrillium at Yakult Burn State Forest truly does encompass that, and I'm going to prove it to you. Located near Battleground in the southwest region of Washington, Thrillium is a single black trail with 1,600 feet of descending across 2 miles of pure downhill bliss. To get to the top requires some pedaling or shuttling along an access road. From all the riding I've done, I truly believe that Thrillium could be planted in a bike park and you would think it belonged there.
Yeah, here's like some technical bits. Like I said, just really fast trail.
I like to think Thrillium is broken up into 3 major sections. The upper section features a few technical bits, nice supportive berms, some small tables, and a cool drop feature which does have a ride around.
Coming in the first feature, this nice little, woo! But yeah, let me know what you think of the trail so far. I really like that upper section. It's fast, some jumps, some roots, just good lines, really good supported corners. Yeah, it's super fun. So
now the middle section is probably my least favorite, and that's saying something because it's still pretty good. The only reason I say it's my least favorite is because it has the lowest amount of elevation change, so there is a flatter section. You can rip this, you just got to put in quite a few cranks.
This is kind of the little bit flatter portion.
Now the lower section is where you'll find those bike park worthy jumps and the speed to match.
Anyway, these are the huge jumps. I'm super not sending these. Look at that ice. Oh gosh, that's pretty terrifying. But yeah, maybe you can see just like how big this section is. But you can roll all of them. You know, there's not a ton of consequence for these.
What makes Thrillium so amazing is a wide range of riders can have a blast on it. The trail does reward you the faster you go, so I wouldn't recommend this track to newer riders. However, if you are a confident blue trail homie, then don't shy away from Thrillium because of the single black rating. All of the jumps are tables, apart from one which has developed a little bit of a hole, but it can be rolled.
And then the gap is right down here. Not this one, but this one. Right there. I think that's kind of mandatory. Oh, okay. If you're like me and jumping is not your forte, or you're not as comfortable jumping at some of the speeds that this trail requires, you'll still have a ton of fun. Truthfully, it's only my second time doing this track. Maybe after some attempts, I'll get to the point where I'm clearing the jumps. But the big point I want to make note is you don't have to do them to really enjoy what this trail has to offer, you know.
The winters can get a bit tricky because Yakult Burn does get some snow, and so that access road to get to Thrillium does get locked when the road becomes too treacherous. However, the trail does remain open from my understanding. I haven't been there a full winter season, so I'm not quite sure if they do close the trails. Yakult Burn is managed by Evergreen, and so there is a chance that they close the trails if it gets to a point where riding them would be dangerous. Yo, mid-editing Corbin here. I don't think Evergreen has ever closed Thrillium due to conditions. I think the only time that would happen is if a massive storm hits the area, which causes a whole bunch of downed trees. But I would love to know it from a local who's been there several seasons. If Thrillium has ever closed for any reason, let us know. However, last time I rode the trail, it was kind of snowy and definitely had some ice on it, which is why I went super cautious because nobody wants to slip out on some ice, especially at the speeds that Thrillium demands.
Yeah. Look at that ice. Oh man. Holy mama. Boom! But you see the vision, right? These are sweet jumps.
So if you found yourself making a trip to the Southwest Washington region, then I would definitely recommend riding Thrillium. Or if you live anywhere between 0 and 3 hours away, then I do think it is 100% worth the drive to get a couple laps down this amazing trail. Thanks for tuning into this 5-minute review, and don't forget, the most important trail of the day is the next one, and I can't wait to see everybody in the next video. Bye. Okay.